And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just coming back again, and just going to give you a little bit of an update. I will be tinkering with some new ideas for this series that I may implement in my other recordings, especially with NFL 2K5. But today it's going to be the Arena Football League season. We're playing Road to Glory. And one of the last games that was released before the AFL ended up folding about a year or so later, I believe. After that, I believe it was '09 when they eventually folded. Before the Arena Football League, I believe, resurrected as a new variant sometime in about 2017, 2018, somewhere around there. Not for certain, but anyway, let's get down to it. So we decided, if I did not show it in the intro, I'll be showing it right here. We decided that we were going to go with a new player. As you'll notice, Dwight B. Good has been released from the team, as we do have a full roster at the moment. We decided to pick up Dan Russell, the rookie. This guy has got a massive arm, as he's got a 96 throw power, 92 accuracy. So this kid should be very good. We had to use up quite a bit of our cap room to be able to get him, but you know what? It's going to be well worth it in the end. Now, one thing that I did find out through simulations later on, after my initial recording, is how this season will work. We'll play through the entire 18 games, move into a small playoff format with combined 19 teams in the league, and then those teams will move on to the Arena Bowl championship. Once the championship is concluded and the offseason starts off, there is no draft. All the rookies that will come in will come directly into free agency, and then every team will fight for the right to be able to sign the players. Now, there are 4 divisions in this. There's the National and the American conferences. The American Conference, I believe, has the 10 teams. And then the National Conference has 9 teams. We're actually going to be part of the smaller National Conference. There are 4 divisions. There is the American Central, the American Western, the National Eastern, and the National Southern. We are part of the National Southern with the Force, Predators, Storm, and Wrangler. So we will be seeing those guys a couple times each this season. So definitely going to be something that we're going to be looking forward to doing. Our team should be able to field a pretty decent roster. Let's see how our matchup changed a bit as our offense bumped up to 80, which is where the Avengers are sitting overall wise. Our special teams are still horrible, and I found out exactly why. It is because our kicker is our major problem. In arena football, it's only a 50-yard field, so you should be able to kick 50-yard field goals. Here's the problem. Shank is a 27 overall. Here's his kick power. His kick power is only a 56. As you'll see on our opening kickoff, this guy can barely kick it to the end zone, while most other kickers in the league can at least put it to the net. So here we go. We're going to go into it. I'll explain a few things. There are a few differences between obviously any other sport league and the Arena Football League rules. So we'll get into any rules as they come up. So here are our uniforms that we've got for this season. We've got the black defaulted logos, the defaulted away, both of them trimmed in the Titans-like shoulder color bar. So we're going to be doing that in the orange. I may decide to change them up later on. Possibly give the home team either a solid black or maybe an alternate switching black bar with an orange uniform. Who knows? But I do like the orange, the black, and the white combination. So we're going to be looking to try and see if we can take advantage of a nice looking team. As you can see, our Cincinnati Slash are ready to go. So let's get into it. First game of the season, the Los Angeles Avengers are our opponent, and we're going to be looking to try and see if we can fight a good fight and end up winning this one. So ended up having a good bit of playthrough and stuff like that. Now, I did not change a lot of the settings that were defaulted. I did increase the difficulty and everything for some of the computers, so I should be able to get more of a challenge out of them. I do not have it on the max setting. I do have it on all pro, which all arena is like all Madden for the EA side of things. Difficulty wise, it shouldn't be watered down or anything, as the Slash now taking the field. As you see our guys coming out there, they are excited for the home opener here in Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Slash ready to play. Let's see what we can do here. And the Avenger is going to call the toss, obviously, and they call it wrong. It is tails. Slash will take it. And like I always do, we're going to kick off, and then they're going to defend the other side there. So the fun thing about this game is there are going to be some tactics that you usually don't see in anything else. So there are going to be some onside kicks and stuff that'll happen. There are going to be some situations to where, you know, they're going to go for it on 4th down, and there's a bad kick there. You see the distance there. He's not going to make it. And Burns is going to run that one out to about the 11-yard line. So it'll be 1st down for this team. Now, my defense is quite simple. Usually I run the linebacker. There's the Mac and the Jack. The Jack, number 30 of this position, I believe, is not going to blitz. He's got to stay in this box right behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a short throw. And Doring is going to catch it. Hurts with the tackle. And he's going to get a good gain there. As we're looking at this here. Doring is one of the dangerous players for the Avengers, as I have found out, and that is a bad pass. Incomplete pass there. We're going to look real quick at the opposing side of things here. Let's see. We're going to look at the Avengers. Let's see. Their quarterback is Sonny Cumbie. He is 73 overall, so he should be pretty good for this team. We're going to just try and see if we can keep things going here. It is now 3rd down. They got 5 yards to go here, as Beck, Parker, and Offenhouse are on the D line right now. Hopefully we can get some penetration with Parker here. Back to pass. He's looking. He'll dump that off to the left-hand side, and Ingram's got that one. That's a good catch and a 1st down. So the thing about this, Burns is not happy. Burns over there talking trash to him, as Ingram with a good catch and 1st down there. But the one thing about this, the fact is the clock will continue to roll, so timeouts are going to be something that is going to have to play a factor in as we end up getting penetration there. Beck with a sack. Good play by him, as Offenhauser also got back there. I believe their entire line just collapsed, as that is going to make it a big problem. 2nd and long here, as Ford is back there by himself. He's going to try and get out of here, and Cumbie is going to get about a couple yards there. Good tackle by the linebacker. I believe that was Hightower. And they're going to move man in motion left-hand side. And here we go. They're going to throw that one deep. That's going to be caught. Ingram is free, and that's a touchdown. And we've got a roughing the passer penalty on Parker, who ended up hitting the quarterback late. That's probably going to happen this year a lot, as that's a penalty that I see quite often, actually, as it is very easy to rough the passer in this. Not sure what's going on with the little white stripe there on that left-hand side, but it actually looks kind of cool for a moment, as that kick's going to be up, in, and good. So the Avengers take the first drive downfield, and they score first. 3:03 left in the first quarter as Cumbie, 26-yard pass to Ingram, and that is good, as that is going to go out of bounds. As you see, these kickers are real good about kicking that thing pretty far. Our guys are not. So the offensive strategy that I've got here is probably going to be a lot of passing, and I will be audibling quite often with my guys. Try and see if I can create some situations here. Hiking early also can have a good effect, as, first hit of this young man's career, and Russell goes down, incomplete. Thankfully, he was able to launch it beforehand, but got good position at the 20-yard line, so hopefully we can do something with that. I'm going to hike this one here. Looking for Burns here on this left-hand side. He's got it. That's a first down inside the 15, as Joseph Burns is making some good plays. All right, so here we go. 2:15 left in the first, as time will tick down pretty quickly in this game. So definitely something you have to watch out for when you're playing this. Automatopoeia in at the moment, as Willie Breaks got that one. That's in the end zone. Touchdown, Willie Break with the catch. Russell's first touchdown pass of his career, as about 2 minutes left now and ticking. As you see, the clock is still running. Willie Shank is now up to kick this one. Let's see if he can put it through the uprights. Hopefully so. And that will be a clean kick. And that is up, in, and good. So a tie ball game now, 7-all. As Russell gets that one to break, a 13-yard pass play. So we go 3 plays, 30 yards. Not bad, 10 plays per attempt. All right, so we got to see if we can kick this one pretty decently. I may end up signing a kicker, and that one's a horrible kick. That's going to give them great field position, as it will be marked most likely where it went out of bounds at. And with this short field, it's going to be hard to defend it, as that goes out, and they're going to mark that the 20-yard line. But that's already near half field, as he's going to run it, and Cumbie's going to get about a yard, maybe 2, as he got away. So one thing you can do is you can run with these quarterbacks a little more in this game. But some quarterbacks just don't have the speed. And Cumbie didn't look like he had a lot of speed. There's Ingram, catches a threaded needle there from Cumbie. And that's going to be a first down, call at the 20. It's going to be hard to keep from saying red zone, as I'm used to saying red zone at the 20-yard line. But the red zone here in this, I believe, would be inside the 10. As that is going to be hand off to Ford. He's not going to make it. That'll bring up Ford down. Good tackle there. And as the sign's saying, good brick wall. And we got some fighting on the field there. As now they're going to attempt the field goal here. So this will end up being about a 28-yard field goal here, I believe, as that will be up, in, and good. Just barely inside that upright. These uprights are about 8 feet wide, so it's going to be a little difficult for some of the kickers that come into this league to be able to nail these longer extra points. A 38-yarder, excuse me. As this one is going to bounce off the net, and we're going to get a very short gain as Hertz brings that one out. So that's going to be first down there from about the 5. Now, I could try and run with Hightower, but again, I'm just not really fond of the run game in this one. As we're going to be looking to see what we can do here on first down. I'll put Automatopoeia on an in route. There's maybe see if I can get Break here deep. As we're going to hike this one. And Break's going to open up. He's got it over the middle. Break is loose and, brought down at the 2. He had no speed or he ran out of gas. As Willie Break is trying to break out in this game, he's doing very good for us at the moment, as that is going to be a first and goal situation at the 2-yard line. Nice pass there by Russell, as that's his 3rd completion out of 4 passes, as he's been doing great so far. And that is going to be in the first quarter. Clock runs out at 0. Avengers leading this 10-7, but the Slash are knocking on the door. So let's see if we can do a run play here. Maybe be able to get the fullback inside there. No halfbacks in this. It's only a fullback. As you can see, they're about the size of a fullback. Jacob Hightower back there. We're going to see if he can get up there. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to juke and drops the ball. And Jacob Hightower takes his first rush attempt, and now he's holding his chest. That's not good. So now I believe I forget who our backup runner is, but we got a yard out of that. We did not recover in the end zone, as it is Sayers back there who's going to be our backup. Possibly going to try and hit Automatopoeia here. Going to hike this. Automatopoeia open. He's got it in the back of the end zone, and he's knocked over the end zone wall. As they didn't like that. Touchdown. And the Slash will take the lead with the extra point pending. All the extra points are kicked or tried at the 2-yard line. So Shank will attempt to put this one through the uprights. And looks like he will, as that one barely gets off the ground, it looks like. 14-10 as the Slash take the lead. But now they've got to play defense. The Avengers are going to be looking to try and see what they can do as Russell scores his 2nd touchdown pass. This one to Automatopoeia. So let's see what Shank can do this time. Can he at least get it to the end zone? That's what I'm hoping. That's a more straight kick. And this one will get to the back wall, amazingly, as Velcro will make the tackle on Burns. Burns will down at about the 11. So first down for the Avengers. If the defense can hold similar to what they did last time, they should be able to maintain the lead. Freeborg, Beck, and Thomas Traylor on the D-line right now, as Traylor pushing his man, and Turner's going to break tackles. He breaks free and he's gone. Well, there went that lead. Wow, what a play there, as Turner broke two tackles and was gone. That was it. So the Slash had a lead for one play, and then Cumbie basically decided, hey, I'm going to score now, as that kick is up in and good. Now it's 17-14 Avengers with 3:38 left on the clock, as the clock will begin ticking as soon as this kick starts. 40-yard pass from Cumbie to Turner, and it was one shot for a touchdown, as this kick will go up and over the uprights. This guy's got a leg. Amazing. Okay. Well, since our run game is non-existent, let's just go with something a little different here. Considering going with the tight end screen, it might be something we could do here. Not really an option I usually do, but Offenhauser might be able to do something for us here. See what we can do here. They'll screen that one off in Hauser, and it's going to be a loss of about 3 there. So let's just remind ourselves that that's not going to work. All right. Double post is a good option here. So I've got Break, Burns, and let's see, Onomatopoeia out there. See what I can do this time. I'm trying to throw that to Break on the out route and just overthrew him. Russell not able to hit his man. That's going to bring up 3rd down. All right. Hopefully we can get Burns on this one. As Hightower looks like he's okay. He's back in the game. Gonna throw that one, and Burns has got it. Great throw by Russell as there was a crowd, and he put it on the back right shoulder. Oh, that was a good throw. I am very much liking this man Russell right now, as that is his 6th completion. He's got 95 yards on the day. See what I got here. We're going to see if we can put some guys on some good routes here. That was a back to pass. Going to throw that one and off the wall, but hits the ground, incomplete. Tried to hit Break there on that one, but no good, as the clock is winding down to about 2 minutes. The warning on this game is 1 minute, so after 1 minute, the clock will stop. Russell looking to see what he can do this time. Back to pass. Gonna throw that one to Break. Willie Break has got it in a slash. Take the lead. Touchdown Slash. As now it's 20-17 as they've got to kick the extra point. Now 2 minutes is where the clock is wind down to. And we're going to kick this one straight. I usually do not kick my kicks straight at all. As even Shank is surprised. He's not even moving. 1:53 left on the clock, but we still got to play defense. Could still be a number of scores here. In simulations, I've seen the computer get it up into the 80s, so I'm not really going to be surprised if I see anything like that in this game, as Shank will kick a good straight football. That will bounce off the back. And I did find out it was the New Orleans Voodoo was the team that I took out and replaced for the Cincinnati Slash. So we will not be seeing that team in this playthrough, in this franchise. 1:43 left on the clock as Parker, Beck, and Offenhauser are on the D-line. 3-yard line, 1st down. And that one's going to be thrown, and Cumbie's going to get that out near the 10. Didn't even see who caught that one, but it was a good catch there. 1:33 left on the clock. 2nd down. Trying to back these guys up to see if we can get some good coverages. I am not going to zone coverage in this game, as there's a quick throw and Ingram's going to make the catch and Burns tackles 2 guys. That's how aggressive this man is on defense. So about 1:20 left. This clock is quick, but also the pace of the game itself is quick as well. About 23-yard line, 1st down, as Parker can't quite get through it. That one's incomplete. Tried to dump it off there, as that is not going to work out. And getting close to the 1 minute warning here. 1:03, 2, 1, and that's it. 1 minute warning. So now clock management is up on the table now. As Ford back there. And they're going to run the man. Here we go. And Offenhauser's going to get through. That's a sack on Cumbie. That's the 1st sack of the game for this D-line, as they're going to call a timeout with only 1 second come off the clock, but it was a long 1 second. 21-17 the score. Avengers looking to see if they can try and get that lead back, as Offenhauser having trouble. This one's picked off. Kevin Snow with it. Coach now talking to Hurts there. Is Kevin Snow able to get that one, get in front of that? And just for highlights on this one, we're gonna look here, as we'll see Kevin Snow actually made a great play. That one thrown right there. Bounced off the helmet of Turner. So Snow with some good awareness there as he ended up looking at that one. Doinked off, and he was able to reach and get that. So now 55 seconds on the clock. Still got all 3 timeouts. Russell might be able to get a good score here. We're going to see how well he can do. Back to pass on this one. They'll throw that one to break over the middle. He's got it. We'll call timeout. 51 seconds left. As Break has been, he's trying to break out in this game. He really is. So Break has now got 86 yards receiving. That is amazing for this guy. Try and see if we can hit onomatopoeia on this one. We're going to throw that one to the right-hand side. And onomatopoeia has got it. We won't have to worry about this one. It's a touchdown. So onomatopoeia able to catch a rocket from Russell, and Russell with a good one. The Avengers coach is not happy at all about that call. That was just great. So now the extra point here, as I believe that penalty is going to be added to the kickoff. We'll see though. As Shank will kick that one straight enough. 32 seconds left in the first half. And no, they added that one to the extra point by about a yard. That's okay. 3 plays, 25 yards, and Russell hits onomatopoeia for a score. And now the Slash are trying to run away with his football game. Let's hope they can, as Shank will kick this one a good distance. That one will land in the back of the end zone. Good move there, and there's a fumble. And it's picked up by Sayers. Sayers able to get it as our backup fullback was able to make a good play there. We got to hustle here. It's about 20 seconds now. Russell's got to get that line quick. Back to pass here. Go throw that one over the middle. Onomatopoeia's got it. And we got a timeout here. So 11 seconds. That should be enough time to run maybe another play, maybe 2. Might be able to hit break on this one. Either break or onomatopoeia. Back to pass there. Onomatopoeia's open. He's got it right hand side as he crosses over on the end route. Touchdown, Slash. And that's going to open up a huge lead for him. That'll be 34-17. As Onomatopoeia is happy. He is doing his little jig. Oh, and he got nailed. Ford over there is not having it. He is not happy. Being embarrassed in Cincinnati right now. These Avengers are going to be looking for some revenge. Some dirty revenge. As Shank will kick this one. This not the full kick, but he gets enough of it. Like I said, this guy I'm probably not relying on for anything other than a 30-yarder. That's if he can do it. Russell goes 2 plays, 11 yards, 9-second drive. We don't see that in the NFL unless it was like a one play, explosion. As Shank will kick this one. And caught in the back of the end zone there. As there's a good tackle there. Los Angeles will call timeout. Did they have enough time? As they've got 2 seconds now. So probably going to be the best to try and do some deep coverage here. Offenhauser, Beck, and Parker again lined up. And they will probably try and launch this thing deep. And that was going to be thrown off the net, and it will be caught. And there's a roughing the passer penalty. Apparently, I nailed the guy late. But that one play, and the Avengers score on this one. Los Angeles trying to Trying to narrow the gap now. as Hamilton will try to kick this one through the uprights, and he will. Up, in, and good. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Slash leading 35-24, so they are doing what they can right now. And a little bit of cheerleader action here. You kind of see what we got going on. And that is going to be the end of that one. And we're going to look at some of the stats that we've got in the first half here. Slash leading 35-24. As you see, total offense is very close. 141 for the Slash, 134 for the Avengers. The Avengers only with 3 rushing yards. We got a single yard. That's about it. And our run game is just not working today. And I really don't want to do much on the run game. 4 first down for the Slash, 2 for the Avengers. And then you see the kick return yards mainly for the Avengers. As they've kicked it out of bounds most of the time. On third downs, it's 2 for 4 for the Avengers and then 1 and 1 for the Slash. So basically, it's been pretty decent. Slash have had more penalties in this game, yardage-wise. Possession time pretty similar here. As we're going to look at the individual stuff for both teams here. As Russell with 140 yards and 5 touchdowns. In this one, he is 11 for 14 for 78% completion. His longest, that 43-yarder. While Cumbie's also doing pretty good as well. As 147 rating for Russell, 123 for Cumbie. 137 yards, 3 touchdowns. The 1 interception that went to Snow, though, but it's not really damaged him much. 8 for 11 as he's 72% completed. 2 sacks on the day against him. And that's basically it. So we get now to the second half of football. The Slash will get the ball now, as they are going to kick it off here. You got to watch these guys, though. Sometimes they will onside kick this thing without your knowledge. And that one's going to go off the netting and back over the wall. That is going to be a touchback, so that'll put the ball at the 5-yard line. So it is going to be first down for this team here. May try the double hook here. That looks very enticing. Onomatopoeia, we're going to put him. It did not do my routes like I wanted. I'll have to change that later. I've got an audible route that I would prefer here at this situation, but they'll throw that one to Burns. Can he get it? Unable to put his feet down, incomplete. As I'm going to go to my settings real quick here. Let's see. It's not going to let me do like I would like to do here, because I want to do my hot route. I've got a kind of a zig hot route that I would like to do instead of the stop route. I'm not really against the stop route, but I just don't prefer it. It gets me in trouble a lot of times. Going to be looking to see what we can do on this time. Burns breaking onomatopoeia. I might be able to hit Burns on this if he breaks free enough. Back to pass. He's open. Burns is open. He's got it. Touchdown. Joseph Burns. We would not be able to do that with Alex Bradshaw for certain, as Burns lost his man. The only problem, Burns doesn't really have the stamina that he could have, and that's what kept him out of the NFL. But he's got enough to be able to run down a short field like this and be able to make something happen. As he broke his man, Russell found him wide open out there, and that scored us another touchdown. It is 42-24. So we've got a flipped score here. 2 plays, 45 yards, and all 45 of them go from Russell to Burns. So definitely a great one there. And Shake will kick this one. I'm getting a lot better at kicking now. And they're going to return this one. Burns on the opposing side will get this one past the 10. First down, Avengers. As the fans are definitely getting into this football game. So Parker Beck and Trailer out there right now on the line. As Perka's going to get through, he's going to sack the quarterback. Cumbie Just couldn't find anybody fast enough, and down they go. There goes the big three. It's fun to be able to play something different every so often. And this being one of the different games, I like it. As here we go. We got like kind of a bunch formation here for them. As Cumbie's going to go back to pass. Parker can't get back there fast enough, and Hertz is going to bring down Doering. So good gain there. Takes it about to the 18, 19-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 here. As Sayers now on the line. Freeborg and Trailer. So Offenhauser and Parker having a rest. See what they can do. Trailer trying to move through there. That one's picked off. As Hertz got in front of that one. And they're going to call pass interference on him. Oh. And Hertz is not happy about that one. He is not happy at all. As he thought he had a clean pick, but he did not. That's going to be a turnover negated. As the Avengers will get the ball at the 21-yard line. As Ingram, Doering, and Turner out there. And Doering in motion. There he goes. And it's going to be incomplete. He is nailed. Good penetration there as he got back there just in time. These guys are pretty good on the line at times. As they're going to be in motion there. Cumbie. Oh, Cumbie in trouble, and down he goes. I believe that was Thomas Trailer that got back there. Oh, he's not happy with the quarterback. He wants to fight today. That's what he wants to do. As that is going to make it a very long 3rd and 15, but yeah, 15 yards in this is not that bad. Freeborg comes in now. Offenhauser back on the field. See what he can do here. And he's going to run his guy over. That one tipped and incomplete. And Offenhauser roughed the passer. That's going to continue the drive. Offenhauser just trying to play football today. The refs are not letting him. These guys are just playing hard today. As Parker makes it back out there to replace Trailer. And back to pass. Oh, good protection there. Oh, nearly had a pick there as that one thrown, but completed. So, longer drive here for the Avengers, but they are running out of time. As we had some stats there. It looked like 3 catches, 51 yards there. I believe it was Ingram that was the one that made the catch, but don't quote me on that one. As Parker's going to get back there. There's a sack. Beautiful sack there. That's going to make it 3rd down. 3rd and 10 now as, the Avengers are just running out of chances here. The Avengers have not had a lot on 3rd down. They've not had success where they need it. As that one's going to be thrown and knocked down, incomplete. A lot of traffic there. As they were trying to get that one through. And now Hamilton, he's got 1 field goal today. He's going to try and get another one. And that one's going to be up. And it is good over the netting. As a nice kick by him. So that's going to narrow things down. It is 42-27 now. As they will be kicking this one. It took them 8 plays to go 14 yards. And then Hamilton had to kick a 31-yarder. So that was kind of pathetic, to be honest. As this one's going to be returned. Hertz has got it. And he's going to get nailed past the 10. About the 12. That's going to be 1st down. 1:18 on the clock here. As Brake, Burns, and Montepia out there for the receiving core. And this one is going to be hiked. And Brake's going to break out right-hand side. And he can't hang on. Good hit there. Defender knocked it out of his hands. He just couldn't hang on to that one, so incomplete. Might try and see if we can bomb this one. Russell's got the arm. Russell's going to fling that one, and that one's going to be picked off. Oh, the rookie threw a pick. I should have lobbed it, but I was trying to bullet pass that one. As Hightower now taking over at the linebacker spot. As that was just a bad pass on my part. As here we go, defensive stand time here for the Slash, as they're going to hike this one. That one's going to be a nice throw. Doring's got it in a narrow window. That window just about closed, but it got through just in time on that one. So that is going to be a first down, actually. Cumbie 11 for 17 on the day so far. He's got well over 100 yards, closed in on about 200, as that one's going to be thrown in. It is tipped, and Joseph Burns has got it on the interception near midfield. Avenger coach, they're talking to Doring, telling him they've got to play defense now, as that is now the second interception on the day. Turnovers on the day, 3 total for the Avengers. The Slash thankfully only have 1, as this one's going to be back to pass here, and oh, he's got to run. He's going to throw that one, and that'll be thrown away, as he tried to aim for Burns, but he was in a lot of trouble there. He was being harassed. That line broke down, and on top of that fact was the fact that he had linebackers chasing him. Burns over there on the left-hand side. Montepia will move, and they're going to throw this one. Oh, Burns is open. Can he get it? No! Just out of reach there. Just could not get him. That's Russell's second incompletion in a row. Just could not find his man there. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Slash leading 42-27 over the Los Angeles Avengers. Can Cincinnati maintain? We shall see in a moment. So 5 minutes, quarters, while we're rolling. Hopefully be able to see something here as Bailey goes in motion. He's going to go. And Montepia is open. He's got it, and he'll go over the wall. So I don't know if I can kick a field goal here, because the fact that it is on the 21-yard line. And I just don't trust Shank. I don't. 193 total yards offensively for Russell and this team. And it is going to be time to go. 4th down here. And going to throw. Oh, got hit as he tried to throw it. That's going to be turnover on downs, as Burns looked like he was about to open up, but they just got through. Too much pressure. Couldn't get it. And White, Freeborg, and Trailer on the D-line right now. White plows through a guy. He's going to hit Cumbie, but Cumbie able to get rid of the football just in time. He just couldn't get it to anybody other than the grass. So that'll make it 2nd down. 4:30 to go in the game, as our D-line is getting wore out here. Don't really have good stamina on these guys, so, seeing these guys fall off like this late is going to be a normality as Hurts gets in front of that. That is the 3rd interception of the game for Cumbie. Awesome play by this defense so far. As I said, this is a cupcake franchise. So it looks like I may have to kind of up things a little bit. As Velcro, Brake, and Bailey are out there. And back to pass there. Brake's open. He can't quite get that one. That one's incomplete. Could have tried to lob that one, but I thought he had a step. He did not. So that's going to be incomplete. 2nd down. Russell's not completed the pass in about 4 attempts right now. So a little troublesome on my part because of the fact that I've been trying to rush things a bit. We'll throw that one. Tried to get it to him again. Incomplete. So 3rd down. Get down to about 4 minutes left in this game. So running this clock down is definitely helping out. 13 for 24 now. So I'm definitely killing his average a bit. Trying to see if we can switch this up a little bit. Ooh. Kevin Snow out there. He's gonna lunge, but he can't quite get it. That's gonna be short. Now I should be able to kick this one with Shank. That's close enough. And they're wanting me to go for it, but you know what? We're not gonna go for it. We're gonna kick the field goal. I trust Shank enough to be able to hit a 20-something yarder. Let's see if he can get it. He will kick it. This will make it. It is good. So Willie Shank gets his first professional kick. It is good. 45-27. As Shank hit a 26-yarder. A very nice kick there for him. It was straight enough and it worked out. 45-27 the score, as the Avengers have got a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. As this will bounce off the wall there. Burns is going to pick it up, and he will get out to about the 3, and he's down. He is hurt. Antoine Burns. Looks like his head got hurt on that one. 3:20 left in this game. As it is 202 yards and about 140 for the Avengers. And they're going to throw that one. Short throw, and it is going to be incomplete. Snow, one of the guys over there, but I believe that was Hurts that made the play. Incomplete. All right, back to pass here. He's looking, going to throw that one deep, and that one's caught. Joseph Burns in front of it. He's playing some good defense today. Very awesome there. As we'll look at that replay here real quick, as we'll definitely see. We'll probably end up seeing this on the highlights today, as that is a good one. Goes back to pass, and Cumbie tries to get that one there. Tried to thread the needle, did not work. As that one just went straight to Burns, then he gets tripped up there. Yeah, very nice play. Cumbie just looked like he was being pressured. He panicked and threw it, and it just went straight into the hands of Burns there. So good catch there by him. So that is probably going to seal it for this one, especially if we end up scoring here. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Antoine Burns pinched nerve, so probably something in his neck. As it's going to be 1st down here, and he's going to run this one. Gonna throw that one. Burns, he had it and he dropped it. Good hit by the defense. So that'll be incomplete. I'm actually trying to see if I can run this time. Try the yo-yo outside here. As Hightower back out there. See what we can do this time. Bray gonna get a running start on the block. And Hightower's got it. He'll get a few yards. Not bad. Hightower breaking the tackle there, and he was able to get upfield just enough. So that'll bring the clock down quite a bit. I'm not going to kill clock in this like I normally do, simply because of the shorter game, as we are 1 for 3 on 3rd downs. Let's actually call an audible here. All right, trying to see if we can do something here. All right. Play clock running down here. We'll go back to pass there. Onomatopoeia's got a step. He's got it. Touchdown. Russell floated that one in there just good enough. As Onomatopoeia's had a pretty good day. I believe that's his 2nd score as he is pointing to the Lord. That was a great little throw, great catch. And that is going to be another score right at 2 minutes too on that. As Shank now ready to kick this one. He will kick this one up, in, and good. Shank has been doing pretty decent for the team so far. As that makes it 52-27. 12-yard pass from Russell to Montepia. 3 plays, a little over a minute, 16 yards. And the Slash have this game in hand now. It is over. As that is going to be a bad kick. Shank, he will get it to the corner. And good tackle there. Freeborg with a big hit there. All right, so 1:42 left in the game. So the Avengers just playing for a little pride here. As Doring's got to step back, he'll move. There he goes. And now it's going to be thrown short. Turner with a catch. And a first down as they're near midfield. We'll do base cover on this one. I'll actually not blitz the linebacker this time. A little more coverage there over the middle. Back to pass. Parker trying to get through. Can't quite do it. Burns gets a good step. He's got that speed. And he gets in front of the football. Bats it down. Incomplete. We'll do the weak side blitz on this. See if we can cross over. Cumbie 12 for 24 on the day. So down to 50% there. And he's going to roll out. He's going to get that one to Turner. Turner's got it, and he might be a little short. Los Angeles will call timeout with 1:02, 3rd and inches. So the Avengers got to try and do something good here. Parker, Beck, and Offenhauser in there on D-line. Back to pass. Parker gets through, and that one's good catch by Turner. Snow with a tackle. As that is the 1 minute warning. As exactly 59 seconds left in the game. As the Avengers just trying to see if they can get some more points on the board. See if they can push it over 30. And man in motion. Here we go. Cumbie going to dump that one off. Ingram with a catch. He's taken down about the 2, maybe 1. And they're going to call a no huddle here. They might try and run this. Parker trying to get back there. Can't do it. That one's thrown to the right end. Knocked down. Incomplete. Hurts with some good coverage there. So 43 seconds left on the clock. The clock will stop on incompletions within a minute. All right, we're going to have man roll to the left there, and he's going to get nailed. Good penetration there and a sack. That's not going to help the Avengers at all. They've got 2 timeouts and 38 seconds left. Back to pass here. He's going to get hit, and that is going to be knocked out of the hands. Big hits there by the defense, and they were denied as the sign shows up. These guys are ready to play. As that is going to be it. We may see if we can get something here with Hightower. Ball is at the 4-yard line. And Hightower's going to get it. He will get maybe a yard there. As that is going to be 26, 25 seconds left. So one more play and this should do it. It's getting down to 20 seconds now. All right, going to run this one to the right. Hightower gets maybe a yard there. That's about it. So 11 seconds on the clock. He'll just run that one down. And that will be it. Cincinnati Slash able to pull out a victory in this game. That is going to be it. The Slash defending their home turf. They win this one 52-27. The Los Angeles Avengers come in hoping for a lot more. They had a good first quarter, but then things started to fall apart as the Avengers turned the ball over way too many times in this game. And that is it. So the first home game for the Slash ends up being a big victory. They ended up getting some good plays in this one. As we will go to the stats now to show you how things went. We'll get it to it. 52-27 again, your score. 221 total offense for the Slash, 178 for the Avengers. Had 7 rushing yards at the end of the day. 3 for the Avengers. First downs, the Avengers had 6 first downs, so a lot of first downs late in the game. Ended up getting just over about 310 total yards, 238 for the Slash, but they had 5 giveaways on this one, so their turnover ratio really killed them. Third down conversion, 4 for 8, 2 for 4 for the Slash, so both unable to do anything on fourth down. A lot of penalties here for the Slash today, but they did hold the ball more than they needed to. Let's look at the stats for the players. 108.6 rating for Russell today in his debut as he goes 7 touchdowns as he ended up getting 15 for 27, 55% completion. The longest again was a 45-yarder. He was not sacked today, so that was an amazing stat to look at as we now look. Cumbie ended up dropping his rating down to 59.2, 193 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions though, 15 for 29. Sacked 6 times in this game, so that's definitely going to be something I'm going to have to end up changing. And then Cumbie with the 4-yard run, with 4 yards total, out of 2 attempts. Ford could not get nothing going as he lost a yard. Hightower ended up getting 7 yards in this day, but again, not much of a rushing day. The receptions, Onomatopoeia was 6 receptions for 35 yards. He had 4 touchdowns on the day as Willie Brake had 4 receptions, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Joseph Burns, the big play at the second half there, 3 for 85 as his massive 45-yarder was what did it. Break with that breakaway 43-yarder early in the game. That definitely was something that was awesome. Willie Brake and Burns both had a drop in this game as well as Kevin Snow and Offenhauser both had a reception as well. Then we go to the Avengers. Turner ended up getting 6 for 81 yards. Ingram 5 for 57. And Doreen had 4 for 55. All 3 of them ended up getting touchdowns in this one. So, they spread the ball around very good. As for the blocking today, you see 5 pancakes there by Riley. He had a good day. But the sacks allowed, Ford allowed 3 sacks. McNamara had 1 sack against him, and Damari had 1 sack against him, while the Slash, Offenhauser with a pancake, but no allowed sacks on the day, so definitely a good day for him. Defensively, the tackles, Joseph Burns was all over the field today. 5 tackles, 2 interceptions on the day. Kevin Snow with 4 tackles and 1 interception. Hurts with 3 tackles, 1 interception. Offenhauser with 3 tackles. Parker with 3 tackles. As well as both of them having 2 sacks apiece. Onomatopoeia with 2 tackles, White with 2 tackles, and then Thomas Traylor 2 tackles and a sack on the day as well, and then 1 for Freeborg, Sayer, Bailey, Velcro, and back. And then as for the Avengers, 4 tackles on the day. He had a tackle loss there, Rob Turner with 4. Kevin Ingram had 4. Ford had 3 tackles. Estelle had 3, Manuel had 2, and then Riley, Wheeler, Doring, and DeMary had 1 tackle apiece. No sacks. The only interception, Kevin Ingram was able to step in front of 1, and he had that interception there for him. Kicking basically, Shank had a 26-yarder that he nailed, and then Remy Hamilton 2 for 2 as he hit the 38-yarder. And then he also hit 1. He hit both of them actually within the 30 to 39 yard range. So definitely good day for him on this one. And then the kick returns, nothing really big on the day for anybody, just accumulated yardage on this one as the Avengers did everything they possibly can. Thankfully, no injuries in this game. But I appreciate everybody watching. I'll see how I put together these games, and we will see how things go. But I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a great day. May God bless you.